There you are. We tried warming him up, but it went about as well as you'd expect.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming. Perhaps you'll have better luck?
Let's talk about Elam. What were you doing in Darth Nul's fortress? Are you really not going to say anything? Give us some privacy.
Are you certain?
I think this is the best way to get him to say something.
We'll leave you to it. Don't let your guard down.
Open your mouth and speak, unless you want to see how far you'll fall. Why are you so interested in a child of the Emperor?
You are hopeless.
What did you say?
You're a fool. A witless, miserable wretch. And your desperate flailing against the inevitable is pathetic. You failed to see what was right before your eyes. Darth Nul was no child of the Emperor. She was the first. The mother of them all. Darth Nul created the children of the Emperor. She hunted the quarry. She broke them, indoctrinated them. His power, his will, but her methods, her inventions, until the Emperor no longer found her useful.
How fortunate that we destroyed all of her machines before locking you away for good.
Do you think a Sith like Darth Nul had no other designs? Do you think the secrets buried in that fortress will stay hidden forever? This is beyond your control. Everything my plan required to succeed has happened. My vision will come to pass. Nothing you do will stop this.
That's what you believed the last time you tried this. What happened then? You failed, Malgus. Whatever it is you started, I'm ending it.
Darth Nul created the children of the Emperor? That's way worse.
Malgus must have wanted to create something similar. An army of unwitting slaves.
He rebelled against the Empire with willing soldiers and he failed. This time, he wanted to completely control his followers.
Maybe. It's not like he'd be the first Sith to try something like that. Did Malgus say anything else?
He said that capturing him stopped nothing, that Null's secrets wouldn't stay hidden forever.
Sounds like he was bluffing. Scourge and I spent years hunting down the last of the old Emperor's followers, and even we didn't find anything about Null.
And since we became aware of her existence, no one in the Force Enclave has found anything.
Non-existent records, a ruined fortress. The Emperor obviously got rid of Null and destroyed all of the evidence for good measure.
Not everything, apparently.
What do you mean?
While you were questioning Malgus, Darth Rivik sent us these audio files. They were recovered from a datapad his team found after you left Elom.
Expedition report. Day 4. Jedi Master, Deron Or, Elam Recovery Team Leader. The more we examine the powerful device at the center of these ruins, the more concerned I become. There is a dark energy that radiates from it. One that I recognize all too well. I fear how being so close to it affects Sahar. But I must put my uneasiness aside for now. My focus must be finding and destroying the holocron Null left here. All of her designs, her plans, could be within. I will not stop until I erase every last dark stain left by the children of the Emperor. I must rectify all that we have done.
The children of the Emperor had a Jedi in their ranks.
He wasn't the only one. Master Orr mentioned a holocron. I didn't see one at the recovery team's camp.
Neither did I.
Didn't see anything about a holocron on the artifact list the recovery team sent over.
So we've got a missing Padawan and a missing holocron. Could be unrelated, but I stopped believing in coincidences a long time ago.
We should focus on locating the holocron before someone else decides to use it. And there's no guarantee that it's in the possession of Master Orr's Padawan.
We shouldn't commit to doing anything with the holocron until we've studied it ourselves. There may be something on it that benefits us.
There won't be.
Any major decisions can be made once we actually locate Sahar Kadeen or the holocron.
Fair enough. This has all been a lot. I think I'll go meditate for a while.
While we're on the subject of locating Darth Null's relics, I believe Arkan has an update on the investigation you tasked him with.
The search has been difficult. This world is even more unusual than Santa Ray could have prepared me for. But I found something. There are ruins here abandoned long ago. What is left of the walls are covered in strange markings that I do not recognize. I tried to go further inside, but an overwhelming force energy keeps me from entering. Whoever left this place did not want it disturbed. Without a closer look, it will be impossible to learn anything about what Darth Null left here. I'm sorry. I feel as though I failed you.
We know more now than we did before you left. That's something.
If Arkan requires assistance, I am ready to offer it. I will go to these ruins and search them myself.
I would appreciate any support that can be spared, but the final decision is yours.
If you need help, then it's yours. Sana Ray will join you soon.
Thank you. I will prepare for her arrival, and we'll return to Odessa as soon as we know more. I will not fail you again.
That was everything on the agenda.
I appreciate all of your hard work, but there's still so much left to do. Let's get back to it.
Don't think you get to boss me around. Remember which side it... That's what they keep telling us, but you know it as well as I do.
Saying something's true is one thing, but it has to feel true, and it doesn't.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And so we're clear, Corporal. Your rank means nothing to me. Less than nothing.
Jate, you answered.
Shay, it's been a while since we spoke like this.
That it has. Been a long hunt, but I found the vermin's nest. It's on an old dirtball of a planet called Runic. Looks like the traitor got a lot more spineless parasites to rally around her than I planned for. I know my limits. I can't take her down alone. Too many fools standing between her and me. But if you help me cut through the trash, I'll make her face me. We can end this once and for all. It's time for Hedda Cole to pay.
So that's Runic, Hedda Cole's base of operations.
That's right. I also managed to piece together more about her. One thing doesn't track. She moves like a Mando, fights like she's been trained by the best, but I couldn't find a clan affiliation. I'm certain she's one of us, but it's strange. Whatever she is, people follow her. Years back, she ran a small team of outcasts for a while. They became her inner circle. This group was responsible for several raids against both Republic and Imperial interests. She owes nothing to either side. In fact, looking at her targets and the chaos she left behind, it goes much deeper than gathering resources.
I'll trust your instincts on this.
Hedda Cole is proving to be a lot more than just another warlord with a blade. She has a plan.
What else did you learn?
She's gone to great lengths to hide her location. False trails, dead contacts, and now Runic. The planet is in the middle of some kind of electrostatic storm. Messes with communication and navigation. Prime location for a hideout. After the ambush on the Spirit of Vengeance, she's been busy building up her forces, applying pressure, and making the occasional threat to a number of clans. Rumors say her group is making a move soon.
What do you need?
Someone I can count on, so I can focus on answering her insult. A Mandalore expects opposition. All Heda had to do was name a time and a place, but her attack was a knife in the back. Now that I have a location, I need help getting close enough to see those blasted horns on her helmet. Make no mistake, she's mine when the time comes. Is that clear?
Understood. This is between you and her.
Meet me in the hangar. My stealth craft should get us down to the planet without being spotted. But when the time is right, Heda Cole will hear my challenge and see my blade.
We're in position, Mandalore. And for the record, I'm not fond of this plan of yours.
I hear you. But I won't risk her bolting if that storm can't hide our fleet.
You could be walking into a trap.
I'm counting on it.
I'll keep an eye on things, Jakaya.
See that you do. Mandalore, good hunting.
Well, well, look who it is. I knew I should have packed my spaceship crashing pants.
Wrath Ordo. Right in the middle of all this, I see.
You know me. Hate to disappoint.
Load up, everyone. Take off in 3. Time to sharpen our blades.
Here we go. Runic. Lots of rocks. Big mining venture a long time ago, but nothing since. Probably because of that. Wow. Sensors are not pleased. Lots of noise and false echoes.
Take your positions. We're going in.
The attack on the Spirit of Vengeance, now a base way out here. What changed?
A lot of credits. Raids, Clan Harangier's old money coffers, stealing cartel drops, it all adds up. Heda builds her army with real Mandalorians, but uses Darmanda mercs as blaster fodder. They're perfect for her. No loyalty to anything. Some of them live up to the name, others are just happy to take the credits.
Makes sense. I'm betting half their troops don't even know what Darmanda means.
Okay, we're close. I know they have a base down here. but had to back off before I could pinpoint it. Hang on! Blast! That was a probe droid. Everyone good?
We're fine. We need to track it down fast.
Wait, give me a sec. Okay, there. Take this data spike. The signal is a little weird, but it should get the droids working for us.
Brass, I'm expecting some reinforcements, so keep an eye out.
Understood. And for the record, I prefer watching a crash landing over being in a crash landing.
Everybody stay off comms starting now. That storm's giving us some cover, but we don't know who's listening. This is the first time I've made it planetside. Not sure what to expect, so keep your eyes open.
Of course.
Come on, we need a better view of the area.
That storm is cutting down visibility.
Hedda picked her hideout well. That's the one. It's damaged, but we can't chance it sending an alert.
Data spike is online.
The droid is sending an all clear. Brass and his weird signal did it. I'm also getting locations for additional droids in the area. Let's track them down.
Spike is installed. Let's move on. One more down.
One more left.
That should be it.
With the conditions out here, they must swap these out regularly. Let's see if we can find where they're coming from.
Wait, we're just technicians.
You work for Heta Cole.
Who? No, Darmanda hired us. Look, we came straight from orbit. No questions asked. Some kind of top secret thing, okay? We're here to check on some droids.
Then you have no value.
Hold on! Darmanda has another group of techs down here. They're setting up a relay station to cut through all the storm interference. All comms will go through there. That's worth something to you, right?
What are you doing? Bast will kill us!
Where's the relay station?
You must be the smart one. Talk.
I don't know. Not exactly. But here, take this. Maybe there's something that can help in there. So, what happens with me?
We need to keep you quiet for now.
What?
Risky.
Maybe. Let's get this back to Russ.
I don't think so.
Have you found anything useful on that device, Ras?
I did, despite a few interruptions. Reinforcements are here.
Not surprised to see you here, Akavi. You've been instrumental in helping against Heta's forces.
Heta Ko owes a debt of honor. I would see it paid.
A few more blasters to make sure we don't get eaten by some kind of rock monster.
You said you found something.
We'll talk later.
Yes, some fancy slicing and a bit of math, and I've got a likely location for the relay station. I've gotta say, this would be easier if we used comms, even if they're glitchy. Silence is just slowing us down.
We won't have to remain quiet for much longer. When the time is right, it'll be a firestorm. That relay station gives us an advantage on the ground and might put us on Heta's trail.
About that. Maybe let us handle the relay station? I've got an idea about that trail you're looking for.
Go on.
Well, the data from the device got me thinking about Heta's base.
You know where it is?
Not exactly. Here, look at this. I added the relay station data to the patrol routes we got from the droids. See that? I mean, it's a lot to cover, but it's something.
This is good. There are only a few places her base could be. We'll need to do this on foot. Wish I had my old hunting strill.
Wait, you had a dog?
A strill.
Oh, they're the best!
Ras.
Right. Okay, yes. Second team will head to the relay tower, and you two will search for the base.
Let's get going then.
Before you head out, take these. A little something I've been working on. Lets you listen in on the bad guys. Might be handy.
I'll go prep. Give the signal when you're ready to move.
Well, here we are again. Jakaya sends his regards. He said he likes knowing you've got Mandalore's back. I mean, I assume he meant my back too?
Has he had any issues since being named Arbiter for the Mandalorians?
Not really. I mean, he's very enthusiastic about telling everyone what to do. I should have warned Mandalore about that. It's strange. I saw him lead people in battle, under fire, carrying wounded, all of it. But rarely sorting out some twisty political dispute. He's good at it. Well, of course he is. I'm just getting used to the different uniform, you know? What about you? Learn to play the grouty harmonic? Save the galaxy a few more times?
I'm constantly trying to be everywhere at once.
And today you're here. I get it. I owe you one.
Learn anything else while we were gone?
Not much. Comms are rough, but you knew that. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. Another thing. We underestimated our enemy's forces. The number of ships we saw coming in was impressive.
Shay mentioned Heta has been building up her forces, but it doesn't change our objective.
That may not be our choice. Hedda's forces can cover more space with more guns. There's only so many places to hide down there.
We'll find a way.
I believe you. I've seen you improvise. Reminds me, I've got more gear to pack if I'm gonna slice a relay station.
Very well.
Akavi. I knew you'd be part of this hunt as soon as your name came up back on Odessen.
I appreciate being asked to help in the hunt.
Anything I should know?
We cannot fail. Hedda wants to be Mandalore and her power grows. Her followers were once true Mandalorians, but they were weak and they fell.
We don't know much about them. When I dealt with the attack on Jakaya and the Spirit of Vengeance, it was a mix of clans and other groups. Heta has given them purpose. We should be careful not to underestimate her.
Agreed. I would be foolish to think her blade isn't sharp. But we waste time. You have a trail to follow and I have a relay station to find.
Are those signal amplifiers? Makes sense. Comms are a mess.
Adjusting sound.
Marshal wants a report on the probe droids. Dust must be making them touchy.
This is a waste of time.
Be patient. Clan Harongir has been very generous. Our place is assured when this war is over.
Clan Harongir?
I figured we'd see them around here. Like I said before, they're old money. Many clans got rich from plunder during the Mandalorian Wars generations ago. They want those days back, and Het is the answer. She sees the independence of that time as the purest form of honor. Problem is, mistaking greed for righteousness almost destroyed us. Let's move out.
The armor looks like Clan Varad.
If you don't report in, I have to come out here. That makes your clan look incompetent. I answer to the Field Marshal, not you. Educate this new recruit, or it's on you. Clear?
Yes, Rakan.
I will bleed him and his sister.
Rakan earned his glory in blood. Don't shame me again in front of him.
Grab your gear. We're on watch for the landing area.
They mentioned a landing area.
Let's take a closer look.
Rakan mean anything to you?
No. Let's go. Someone clean up this mess. Challenge. Too easy. See anything?
Ships. Definitely the landing area. Well hidden. Walled off. We're not getting in that way. I see some Varad troops. Movement. Darmanda patrol.
You see our people on your way back?
Nothing but blasted heat and animals.
Something going on. Your techs didn't report in either.
First of all, they don't report to Varad. Second, the comms are a mess. Don't worry about it.
The Field Marshal wants that relay station up and running now.
Patrol's done. I'm off the clock.
You worthless Minarg lovers. Grab your truck, people. We're checking on that relay station.
A Varad patrol is headed right for our people.
We break comm silence to warn them. We risk jeopardizing this whole mission. They can handle themselves.
You're right. Let's move out.
Let's see if we can find a way into that landing area.
Okay, I have spliced into the comms. That should make things easier. You seeing anything bad out there, Akavi?
Nothing yet. All quiet.
Akavi, look out!
Ras!
I'm fine! It's Glen Varad! Get to cover! Watch your flank!
There's more coming!
Time to even the odds!
think we found a way in.
A comm tower. Guards.
Cargo reference 011 SOV-2. These artifacts are tagged to be reviewed today. You think it's the Field Marshal's new recruit?
We don't ask. What about the new ship acquisitions?
Quality vessels. Mostly carriers and long-haul ships being repurposed for her fleet. More on the way.
They're a shard.
We need to get in there and cut communications so her fleet can't be mobilized. We've been lucky so far.
Someone clean up this mess. And stay down. Not even a challenge. A Jedi.
Padawan. My master was murdered.
Condolences. Now put that thing down.
No.
I know you. Your picture was featured in my reports from Elam. It's Sahar. Padawan Sahar. Malgus slew your master, did he not?
How do you... I know who you are. Stay back.
Sahar, it's Rakan. Where are you? I need you to bring that holocron back to me.
Shay!
Where's Hedekol?
Enough. None of us will get what we want this way.
Tell her to back off.
Darth Null's holocron. What did Malgus want with it?
Just go! Get out of here! I don't know anything that can help you!
You will not survive on your own. Join us.
Gone! And she destroyed my tracker. We got nothing. Harchuk! It's only a matter of time before she sounds the alarm and brings an army back here. Come on. We need to ground the whole operation until we locate Hedda.
You're one of the best hunters in the galaxy. We'll find her.
I am the best. And yes, we will. I'll keep an eye out for more information on that holocron you're looking for. Let's move out. This has to be the command center. See if you can find out where Hedda's hiding. I'll scan for any uninvited guests.
There's nothing about a location for Hedda's base, but it looks like we control the only communication tower.
Then we bring Hedda to me. Blow this place to dust, cut off comms, and send up a flare she can't miss.
We're out of options. Let's do it.
I'll take out the heat sinks. You get the failsafe.
Failsafe offline.
That felt good. A little insurance. That should get Hedda's attention. Let's go see what else we can find. Someone clean up this mess. Too easy. Someone clean up this mess. Stay down. sharp. Hedda isn't stupid. We need to get moving. Let's move out. Over here.
Find anything?
A few pieces from the Spirit of Vengeance. The Ashad had very specific goals in mind with that attack. I didn't expect someone following the Jedi ways to be fighting for Hedda Cole. What do you think is happening there?
It was Malgus. The encounter left a scar. Few could walk away unscathed.
True. It's always better to understand what he wants than to get in his way. Hard lesson to learn. I'm not finding anything here. Let's move on. Nothing so far. See if you can find anything on that console.
I got your invitation. You must have been eager for my attention. I had only just learned of your encounter with Sahar. Your attempts to question her loyalty failed. There's nothing stronger than family. You look uncomfortable. At least I know Bast wasn't lying about the power of these sonic weapons.
And hey, no hard feelings. I know there's a lot of drama between us, but that's all ancient history.
But no Shay, I see. Anything to avoid her duties as Mandalore. No doubt she'll be along soon to face me.
She will enjoy ending this. So will I.
Such confidence. She wants you to believe this is all for a noble cause. Shay has always been a reluctant Mandalore, choosing to chase me rather than lead. The Mandalorians are scattered and uncertain. They could be an unstoppable force with the right leadership.
And that's you.
Shay's arrival was expected, but your involvement is a delicious wrinkle. I assume it was her idea to destroy the tower. Inconvenient. But it did bring us all together. Rikan, if Shay is here, Jakaya Ordo is somewhere close. Launch the fleet. I've never much cared for Darjetti, but I like you. So, do I use you as bait or cut your throat?
Enough! I challenge you. Face me with honor, or show your followers what you truly are. Shay. Hera.
I accept. The standard trappings soar right here and now.
Anytime, anywhere.
Runuk is a dull place. Let's give my people a show. Take her.
Bring him. Any problems in transport, it's your head, Darmanda.
Should have killed this one when we had the chance.
No profit in doing that.
I'm sure the Field Marshal has some grand plan. She always does.
You alright? You look terrible.
Shay challenged Heta to a duel. She's been taken.
A duel? Oh, of course. Okay. Listen, you remember that weird droid signal we used earlier? A new one popped up on my scanners, led me right here. I thought you sent it, but clearly not. Shay was leaving a trail to follow. This is Heta's base. If those two are gonna fight, it's here.
Understood. Thank you for your assistance.
I didn't get a chance to scout much out before running into your friends here, but it's big. Looks like an old military installation. Maybe a missile silo? Shielded like nothing I've ever seen. Glad I had the tech at the relay station. Now that was a fight. I got lucky, but Akavi was in the middle of it. She fought like a rat ghoul, but she's in worse shape than she'll admit.
I should have been there.
I appreciate the thought. I really do. But we dealt with it. I'm a Mandalorian. We invented overcoming the odds. Oh, one more thing. I wasn't too busy to notice a giant pillar of flame go up in the distance. Subtle. Comms are down except for some major jury-rigging. The fleet that took off will be running half-blind. We can use that, if I can contact Jakaya.
First things first.
Right. Find Shay, shoot Heta, and bring this whole place down. A few more of these should be a good start, right?
Let's go.
explosive is set. Another one ready. Hey, keep an eye out for anything I can rig to send a message to Jakaya. This one is good to go.
Hang on, let me check something. Okay, looks like I can get a message out to Jakaya through this, but it's gonna take some time. Down there is a service tunnel into the main area. It kills me, but I have to stay here and do this. Hedda's fleet can't be far away. Find Shay. I'm counting on you.
I want to show you something. A weapon. One of the greatest ever created. It's been honed, tested and delivered to devastating effect. On every one of us. The banner of Clan Cadera. Mandalore the Vindicated made us puppets of other powers. When the Caderas resisted, he branded them traitors. My parents stood with them. For defending Mandalorian honor, they were slaughtered. This banner has been a symbol of shame for decades. A bloody reminder of what happens when you don't obey. Those who would keep us silent are the enemy. Are we not the greatest warriors in the galaxy? Are we not worthy of forging our own destiny? Then we must fight. First, by destroying our enemy's greatest weapon, our obedience. Then, by exposing their weakness. Shae Vizsla, come and face me!
Gladly, Pretender.
Something's wrong. Shae's in trouble.
You? Well, ain't this a kick to the shebs?
What's going on here?
Just making sure Hedda ends up on top. I got a lot riding on this. It took 4 of these babies to stop you, so I figured if I use just one on Shea Vizsla, the odds get much better for me. Hedda doesn't know about this, of course. Don't want to step on her precious honor.
Shut it off.
Wait, hear me out! If Hedda wins, I get a huge payday. Huge! You let me finish this my way, and Darmanda walks away from Hedda's pointy horns and anything to do with the hidden chain. She loses our support. You understand me? Hey, I'll even sweeten the deal. Darmanda supplies your side a fat discount on weapons, supplies, whatever, for the war. Wow. Between you and me, Shea ain't looking too good. You might as well get something out of this. Walk away. And that is Hedda's fleet arriving. Let me guess. Your fleet? We're out of time. Leave right now, and Darmanda drops out of this and backs your side instead. So, what's it gonna be?
I'm going to even the odds.
That's your idea of a fair fight? Same as mine.
You're right.
You just cost me a lot of credits.
Never threaten me.
Sordo, is that you? Must be my lucky day. Rakan! You keep giving me the chance to kill you. And you keep missing, Jakar! Thanks. Things just went from bad to worse.
Who was that?
This isn't finished, traitor!
They're retreating.
Do not pursue. I repeat, do not pursue.
What about Hetter's fleet?
We used that storm to launch an ambush of our own. It wasn't pretty, but it put them on the run. Mandalore, can you hear me?
Jakaya?
I'm right here. We're getting you out.
Where is she?
Hetter's gone.
Artuk.
It's not over. We'll find her. You can bet on that. Just tell him, Ras.
I dislike secrets. Speak.
An old enemy has crawled out of the muck.
Rakan. He's the one who singled me out during the fight. I swore I'd kill him the next time I saw him.
Okay, what do you need?
Thanks, that means a lot. It's hard. Seeing him again brings it all back. 2 years ago, Rakan was part of a group helping the imps on Belsavis. And they were good. Experienced, skilled, all that. The Republic hired their own team to stop them. Our sister Layla was in charge. There were casualties, for both sides. The imp mission failed, but Rakan escaped. Layla didn't make it.
Rakan blamed us, all of Clan Ordo, for his failure. We didn't understand why a mercenary took things so personally. It's clear now. He was part of Hedda Cole's inner circle. He's responsible for losing her best people on Belsavis. He failed her, not just the mission.
The more we know about Heta and her people, the better prepared we will be next time.
Agreed. It's surprising to learn Rakan has a Padawan for a sister. Never would have called that one. You'll get another chance. He can't hide behind Hedda Cole forever. Come. We should see how Mandalore fares.
How's she doing?
Her wounds are significant, but she is recovering. You should talk with her.
I'm fine, Jakaya. I don't need a nursemaid.
That's for the best. None would put up with you as a patient, Great Mandalore.
All of those battles have loosened your brain, as well as your tongue, wise arbiter.
Sorry to interrupt. We got nothing. After Hedda's fleet disengaged, they jumped. Could be anywhere.
Did we find anything at the base?
Not much. Those techs you ran into were happy to go through Hedda's systems, so we'll keep searching. Hard proof aside, it's clear that Rakan's sister, Zahar, is working with Hedda. And she has a Sith relic. That can't be good.
Malgus wanted it, and now Hedda has it. I need to put her in the ground before this gets any worse.
News of your victory moves quickly across the galaxy. Why did you forbid me to mention the device we found? It was clearly there for Hedda to cheat.
You will not mention it. Is that clear?
Yes, Mandalore.
I believe Hedda was not aware of the device. And while I felt the effects at the start of the duel, I'm certain Hedda was the target by the end. Did you have anything to do with this?
The machine hurt you. The fight could only be fair if Hedda felt the effects as well.
Fair? You think this is about being fair?
Hedda cheated. You needed help.
You had no right to choose between death and a lifetime of dishonor. Hedda Cole and the Hidden Chain have managed to attain a victory, despite her defeat. Mandalorians must decide who they follow. This Pretender's days are numbered. Nothing will stand in my way. Shae Vizsla proved more resourceful than I anticipated. She won. With all my plans, all my preparation, she still won.
This was always a test, Field Marshal. One that you passed. A secret duel on a fringe planet.
This won't be a secret for long.
That only helps our cause. Win or lose, you stood your ground, and Shae needed a whole fleet to rescue her. Your movement, all of this, became real.
Very real, yes. My base is gone, and Shae's victory salting my wounds. We must prepare for war, even as we retreat.
I trust you will see us through.
What do you propose?
My sister has knowledge of a powerful new weapon.
Rakan!
What? Am I wrong? You hold the key.
That was just between us.
You promised to help me.
I will. There is nothing more important to me. But this weapon, it's too dangerous.
Then people with honor should control it. We both know the cost of being powerless.
A weapon? Is this true, Zahar?
Yes.
Darth Malgus himself has his eye on it.
Intriguing. Rakan, make sure no one interrupts us.
A word of caution, Lord Sovu. If my time investigating Darth Nal's work has taught me anything, she did not like visitors.
I do not fear the dead. I knew the moment you asked me here, you finally understood your limitations. It is no secret. Your role in the hand of the Empire should have gone to me. You are clever, I'll grant you that, but weak. We were never truly equals. Your expertise does have its uses, however. Get on with it.
As you wish. Do you know what this is? No, of course you don't.
The mouse shows some teeth. Amusing. But look at this. You've saved me so much time, Rivix.
Don't do anything foolish. You're right, Sovu. We are not equals. But you do have your uses. Priority message for the Commander. I found something very interesting.
I'll kill you.
I don't fear the dead either.
Put it down.
Of course. Tau Adair, isn't it?
I'm not here to talk.
What a shame.
Would you look at that? Perfect timing. Here we go.
I've only just arrived, and you're already here to welcome me. Your hospitality is awe-inspiring.
You found something belonging to Darth Nul?
I believe so. As for what it is, that is still a mystery. I have a theory, but that is all it is. A theory. I brought it to you in the hope that you could confirm it. Colonel Gola and Talos Drellick have been hard at work, combing through everything we've found, using the data to pinpoint other locations that may have been under Darth Nul's control. But their expertise only reaches so far. You, however, have specialists and resources at your disposal that could identify what we've found.
I do know a thing or two about ancient Sith, but for this, I would prefer to have Sana Ray's opinion. Unfortunately, she hasn't yet returned from her assignment.
There must be someone else. What about your fascinating Hutt scientist, Dr. Ogorob? He must have something in his bag of tricks that can tell us anything about this artifact.
You make an excellent point. We'll go now and see what he has to say.
Lead the way. I am eager to learn what secrets this relic may be hiding.
Admiral Ago's doing the best he can. With our limited resources, things are tough.
Not now, Sahar.
Just try. I know you have it in you.
That's not what your precious Jedi said.
It's what I'm saying.
Enough! I found my way without your sorcery. Hedda cut my slave collar with this. She gave me a choice. Die, or fight back. I fought, and I excelled, Sahar. The day I became a Mandalorian, I knew I found my home.
I hoped you would find success. You always had fire.
I had little choice. Some earn what they have. Some are given everything.
And some lose it all.
You dare speak to me about suffering?
Even the best armor has flaws. Spaces between plates of Beskar steel where blood can be drawn. The events of Runuk have shown me our flaws. I planned for Shevisla to find us. She did. I challenged her and was nearly defeated. An outcome that was not expected. How could my plans so miss the mark? I asked myself. I looked and looked, and finally found my answer. Someone did not honor their agreements. Someone valued credits over their own life. Bask's son used one of his pretty machines to make sure I didn't win the duel. He died like a coward. Because of him, we lost Runuk. Because of me, we gained a great deal more. Sahar, can you come up here? This one brought me something taken from the clutches of Darth Malgus. Something so powerful both the Sith and the Jedi race across the galaxy to claim it. With Sahar's help, we can unlock its secrets.
I told you, Hedda. We shouldn't do this. It's not safe.
You're right. It's never safe to change a galaxy. Never easy to fight corruption and hypocrisy. But your brother said you would face anything to restore balance. Each of you will gather the resources needed to make my vision a reality. You will have your assignments, but none will know the whole plan except myself and Sahar. At long last, we will take back what is ours.
I meant to say before, I ran into your old friend when I found Null's relic, Tau Adair. She put up quite a fight. She tries so fiercely to hide her contempt, yet she fails spectacularly.
Her self-righteousness is a poor mask. She could barely restrain herself during an impartial negotiation on Mek-Shar, and she made a mess of things on Corellia.
No doubt we will cross paths with her again. I'm certain the Jedi will not rest until she has rescued the wayward Padawan.
Over here! I do believe I've found something. But first, you must tell me more about this containment device you encountered. What did it look like? How did it work?
The intricacies of the device were fascinating. I would be more than happy to go over the details.
I want to hear more about what you've uncovered. I sense something violent about this relic. The longer it's in my presence, the feeling grows stronger.
Your perception is spot on, as usual. From the results, I can say with certainty that what you found is the remnant of a lightsaber. But there is more to the story.
What else did you find?
A very interesting clue. My equipment also found microscopic fragments of the lightsaber's power source. By all indications, the crystal used to construct the weapon originated in the Adika system.
That is curious. Before recent decades, Sith did not typically use Adegan crystals. They were favored by Jedi in Darth Nul's lifetime, if she lived as long ago as we hypothesize.
So, why did Darth Nul have a lightsaber that was built like a Jedi's?
A very pertinent question.
The answer may be more apparent than we think. We know Darth Nul created the Children of the Emperor. Perhaps she used the crystals in her method of binding Jedi prey to her master.
It certainly aligns with what we know about the Children of the Emperor, and the servants who followed him as well.
And who knows what else she designed that has yet to be uncovered? In theory, the possibilities are limitless from all she seemed to know. Someone who does not shy away from knowledge, no matter its source, in order to create, to expand their awareness. It is admirable.
I'm not sure the victims of Nul's mind control techniques would agree, but I see your point. This might be the time to speak to Malgus again. You can ask about the interesting discoveries we've made here today.
We're getting closer to understanding how Darth Nul worked, but we still don't know what Malgus is trying to imitate. Not for certain, at least. Perhaps this new discovery will entice him to speak.
I do not envy you having to attempt any sort of communication with that ill-tempered brute.
Thank you both for your help on this.
It has been my pleasure.
I am more than happy to be of service. Now, Dr. Ogorob, About that containment device.
The chat you had with Dr. Ogorov paints a better picture of what Malgus may have been up to. Darth Null's work on mind control says a lot, but combining Sith and Jedi toys? That's big news. Malgus following in the footsteps of someone with Jedi connections is a plot twist I wasn't expecting. Never mind Hedda Cole getting her hands on Darth Null's holocron.
Malgus told us his plan will succeed, no matter what.
Which makes knowing what's on that holocron even more important, and he's our only lead. We're not running blind, however. What we learned about Darth Null's Jedi influence does give us something to go on, though admittedly not much.
Heads up. Looks like we have a special guest.
Tell these droids to get out of my way. I need to speak to Malgus.
They answer only to the Empress and cannot be overridden, Shay.
Some higher-up is all sweaty about my past contracts with Malgus. They've got no understanding of how those things work.
One of those contracts was destroying the defense grid on Coruscant during an Imperial invasion.
I was there to do a job. I did it and moved on. You should understand that.
Perhaps, but permission to interrogate the prisoner is restricted to a select few.
I'm going to find out if he's working with Hedda, with or without permission.
That's why I'm here. We all need to know more about his plan.
Don't you get it? With the holocron, Hedda is part of that plan, willing or not.
You weren't interested in the holocron when we ran into Sahar.
I wasn't, but I won't let Hedda use whatever's on there to hurt my people. Things have changed between us since Runic, but that doesn't matter right now. So, what's it gonna be?
We'll work together on this.
Smart move.
Doesn't change the fact that Shay isn't on the VIP list.
Then put me on comms.
Comms? To listen in?
More than that, Shay can give advice during my questioning.
Malgus had a few bad habits when I worked with him. I'm betting they're still there. If you listen to me, we can trip him up.
Risky, but the situation calls for it.
At least we'll be in full control. If anything seems wrong, we can shut it down.
All right, everyone, be on your guard. Time to pay our guest a visit. Ready?
Always. Bottom line, threats are useless against Malgus. He fears nothing. You keep talking about putting an end to what he wants, and we'll get nowhere. Make him think you understand. That's the key to getting anything out of him.
If you explain to me what you hope to accomplish, maybe I can help you. Maybe there's another way to finish what you started, a way that others will accept.
Few minds can comprehend my vision.
That is true. You and I have a unique perspective.
Perhaps that is why they parade you in front of me.
Good start. Try asking him something.
I was surprised to learn that Heta Cole was part of your plan.
She wasn't. My designs are much greater than her petty civil war. The Mandalorians are fractured, a broken people. They struggle to decide who they are. An endless cycle of waste and fodder. Useless.
Big talk from inside that cell.
I can understand how someone would think the Mandalorians are unreliable.
Watch it.
But I haven't once regretted having them as allies.
Not yet.
Slippery Chakarish. Okay, maybe Heta wasn't part of his plan, but something sure as hell changed.
Do you still believe your plan will succeed without you? Is that why you let others carry the torch?
Strength begets strength. All else will wither and fade. Even you.
If my fate is already set in stone, then you might as well tell me what it is.
You are no different from anyone else. You will witness my reckoning. I will tear apart the corrupt systems that allow weakness to infect the galaxy. I will stop the rot. I will burn down all of their failing legacies and see who embraces the flame.
More of his mystical Osik. What about the holocron? Does Heta have something she can use against my people?
Who whispers in your ear? Shae Vizsla. Your thoughts are plain to me, Mandalore the Avenger. Your rage consumes you. There was a battle, and your prey slipped through your fingers. Your people are divided, while Heta Cole gathers her army. You are right to come begging for answers. Heta will destroy you.
Where is she? Dinila Hutun! Answer me! Can you not see it? The past looms over us all. A shadow of unchanging history. There are fools who believe they can outrun the shadow. Without a flame to chase it away, it will consume them. They are doomed to repeat the same failures. None who have stood by my side have understood this. The only one who could have is my enemy. A shame that you and I must remain that way.
Nothing lasts forever.
Greetings. I'm relieved you answered. I must make an unusual request.
What's going on? Is everything all right?
Yes. For the moment, I have been summoned by the Three. What they had to say has left me disquieted. Meet me at these coordinates on Voss, and I will explain in greater detail.
Who summoned you? Are you in any trouble?
I am in no trouble. The Three are leaders of Voss. There was a matter they wished to discuss. Some confusion they wanted clarified.
Then I'll go to Voss right away, and you can tell me more.
I will await your arrival.
Voss. Well, at least it's nice this time of year.
We have enough mysteries to contend with without getting the Voss involved. They're not exactly known for being straightforward. Sana Ray sounded unlike herself. I do hope whatever she has to tell you isn't too troubling.
you're here. Sonore hoped you would come quickly.
Where is Sonore? She had something important to discuss.
I am here. And I do. I have been waiting to show you this. When we first uncovered the existence of Darth Null, I could not imagine that tracing the origins of one of her relics would lead here. The strange ruins Arcann found on the planet in wild space. They were resistant to his presence for a reason.
But together we found something.
What you are about to see. Darth Null possessed a talent that was unique among her kind. Through the Force, she could connect her mind to another's. Darth Null could speak to someone's most hidden desires. Reach depths of their thoughts they could not reach themselves. Over great distances, she could mentally bond with anyone who could feel the Force. In those who did not recognize their own abilities, she awakened that realization.
Sharing this knowledge was unacceptable to those around Darth Null. She was ostracized, friendless.
Darth Null took those who would follow her to an empty world in wild space, where they could do as they pleased, without judgment. Null taught her disciples how to forge mental bonds as she did. They called out to others and invited them to their sanctuary.
But Darth Null was careless. She made contact with someone she shouldn't have. The Sith Emperor, as he was then. He took advantage of her mistake. He ruthlessly pursued her.
Before the Emperor could reach her followers, Null locked many of their secrets away in the ruins Arcann found. Null and the others fought back against their captors, but their fate was sealed. The Emperor dominated the minds of her disciples, bent them to his will, enslaved them. After that day, Null's followers became servants of the Emperor, and she became Darth Null.
If the Emperor made her Darth Null after she was captured, who was she before?
She was no one. At least, not after she was expelled from the Jedi Order.
You're telling me that Darth Null, the woman that Malgus blindly reveres, she was a Jedi?
For a time. The account of Darth Null's removal from the Jedi is told from her own perspective. We do not know much about what transpired before that, other than what she was called, Master Renaya.
Every time we learn something about Darth Null, it adds more pieces to the puzzle. And we still don't know what she did inspired Malgus's plans.
But now the truth has come to light. If Malgus wanted to hide it forever, he failed.
All that you found about Darth Null, why did I have to come to Voss to hear it?
After I heeded the Three's request to return to Voss, I heard whisperings. Rumors of a vision that caused great concern among the mystics. The Three forbade them to speak about what was seen. A revelation centered on Darth Malgus.
You brought me here to find out more about the vision.
I brought you here to try. The Three know well the value you would place on hearing the details of this vision. But they would never share them with an outsider, even one of your status, unless you gave them a reason to.
Malgus's plans could mean the end of the galaxy as we know it. What more of a reason do they need?
Perhaps they think there is nothing in this vision that would help you. However, you have the opportunity to convince them otherwise. Despite our best efforts, some of our most sacred temples have yet to be rebuilt in the years since Valen's assault. The Shrine of Contemplation is too deep within Gormak lands. The work is slow, even with aid from the few Gormak who have chosen to continue their alliance with the Voss. The Three are overseeing progress at the Shrine of Contemplation now. If you were to approach them and offer your assistance. Perhaps you will change their minds about the vision. You have a reputation of persistence and tenacity. They will not turn you away so easily.
I will do anything I can to stop Malgus. If helping rebuild will get the three to share information, it's a small price to pay.
I'd like to speak with you for a moment, before you depart.
Here are the coordinates for the Shrine of Contemplation. I will send a message ahead to the commandos there to expect your arrival.
You wanted to speak to me about something?
All this talk of visions, it reminded me. Something strange happened while I was away. As I searched Darth Maul's ruins, every step I took felt so familiar. Like I had been there before.
But you said there was nothing there. Why would you go there?
That's the thing. I wouldn't have had a reason to. It was confusing, distressingly so. I was so certain I had stood on the surface of that empty world, even though I could not remember when or why. I spoke with Sonore about this sense of familiarity. It didn't take long before she understood what I was feeling. I was there, in those ruins, once before, during the ritual in the Shrine of Healing.
How is that possible?
I am unsure. This realization awakened other memories of what I saw while the Voss healed me. I believed they were dreams at the time, but Sonore believes otherwise. She says they were visions.
Why do you sound so concerned? Something like this isn't beyond your abilities.
This was different. In the ritual, the mystics infused part of their spirit with yours. It is not uncommon for a mystic's gifts to be shared with the one they are cleansing. They open my mind to unreachable distances. The past. What may happen. What never will. In truth, it is all still a blur. It was as if I lived decades in the span of hours. I saw centuries worth of horrors committed by my father. I felt the rage and the cruelty born of my desperation to please him. The suffering and the devastation I caused, it was all made plain to me. When I learned what my father had done in Darth Maul's ruins, old fears resurfaced. I was afraid I saw those ruins because I was doomed to follow in his footsteps. But there were visions of hope as well, of serving a greater purpose. I saw the work I could do, how I could dedicate myself to atonement. Like helping you stop Darth Malgus. Reliving that vision. It reminded me that I have far to go before I can be forgiven for all that I inflicted upon others. If that is even possible. But I am moving in the right direction.
I don't know if you can absolve yourself of all that you did. There will always be reminders of the pain.
I know. I will never expect forgiveness, or even acceptance from anyone I have hurt. But I will cherish any that is offered. I don't think I could have ever seen things in this light without your help. There will never be enough I can do to thank you.
had hoped the Three's presence would encourage everyone to work harder. Nothing has improved.
Greetings. I am Maton Jar. This is Kodum. Sonoray sent word that you would be joining us.
Puavaska, Bam Gig Nagungam Trongwan Lao, the Chow Troksha.
You keep the company of strange associates. I wonder, is it a testament to your character? It is irrelevant to the problem at hand. Together, we, the Shrine Restoration Initiative, have rebuilt much of the damage inflicted during the Eternal Empire's attack. Many shrines in the vicinity of Voss-Ka are fully restored.
Puavaska, Bam Gig Nagungam Trongwan Lao, the Chow Troksha. Ne so fun de ko nagda neva ak nagnan ni matan. Ne so fun de ko nagda neva ak nagnan ni matan. Kontrai ko avai tram maya chong dito.
We understand that you hope for an audience with the Three. They are here, but wholly consumed with seeing us expedite our work on the Shrine of Contemplation. Should you help us arrive at our goal?
Fran vienmongi ho vabaka vihutroi qua tu fulam. Vostran fiti mi ko konua. Quanta e l'acqua uagbuon neudan piokotova. Kumniku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun e lam sayo.
They have lost control of the excavation droids. That is troubling.
Puavaska, Bam Gig Nagungam Trongwan Lao, the Chow Troksha.
Wait. Before one enters the Shrine of Judgment, one must be cleansed. The workers perform this ritual before entering the shrine. The outsider must do the same. The outsider will prevent any harm from coming to them. But unless the ritual is performed, desecration of the shrine is assured. Do not worry, friend. I will guide the outsider every step of the way. It will be quick. Go to the Altar of Clarity, at the edge of the settlement. I will guide you through the ritual. This is the Altar of Clarity. To begin the ritual, gather sacred incense from those crates and burn it. Good. Now you must wash the ash from your hands. Use the basin. Thank you, outsider. You are free to enter the Shrine of Judgment.
Reactivation complete. Combat efficiency.
Thank you, outsider.
Why is this happening?
Tran vienmongi ho vabaka vihutroi kwatu fulam. Va mingwang kam jiwan kwa magilan va. Ne so fonde ko nagane va ak nagnan ni matan. Kundi tremoyo bot masang. Kwai kong ni bao li ching tong doro ngao. Ni go wai tap wai chakamrang. Kong ni wai he triole. Kong ni go wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun ei lam sayo. Nei so fondi ko naga neva ak nagnan ni matan. Kumniku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun ei lam sayo. Puavaska bam ki nagungham trong wang lao the chow troksha. Nei so fondi ko naga neva ak nagnan ni matan. Lambo mongbon tulran kati kumimu ko namban. klung sa doting na mani how lay may. Kontrai kua vai tram nam maya chong dito. Huawaska, bam ki na kung ham trong wan lao, the chow trok siya. Nei så fundi ko nagda neva ei ak nagnan ni matan. Get naman tatay lo voy damok. Nei så fundi ko nagda neva ei ak nagnan ni matan. Kom niku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun ei lam sayo. Den för dagen achnan chok tontai, vebegor nesafun.
Rising.
Go why that why chakaman. Kongi why hey triole. Den för dagen achnan chok tontai, vebegor nesafun. Huawaska, bam ki na kung ham trong wan lao, the chow trok siya. Get that 3 min. Troy von Turku a toy. Nei så fundi ko nagda neva ei ak nagnan ni matan. Huawaska, bam ki na kung ham trong wan lao, the chow trok siya. Vid no wat, ding no tang mo. Ni go woi that wai chakaman. Kongi wai hey triole. Kom niku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun ei lam sayo. Huawaska, bam ki na kung ham trong wan lao, the chow trok siya. Ni go woi that wai chakaman. Kongi wai hey triole. Den för dagen achnan chok tontai, vebegor nesafun. Undin drang vindung fa lengirich mung kumrudiwa. Kom niku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun ei lam sayo. Kontrai kua vai tram nam maya chong dito. Nei så fundi ko nagda neva ei ak nagnan ni matan. Ni go woi that wai chakaman. Kongi vai he triolei. Väideren tän kortatiilavat.
Eyes on the floor. Do you hear me? We can't have you running around messing things up.
What did
I just say about not moving? stay put. It's for your own good. Heads up, we got an intruder! Stand down now! Time to die!
Eat hot efficiency.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way! I don't have time for this!
Thanfoy Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun. Nigo Ward Apwai Chakaman. Kongi Wai He Triole.
Lumbo Muambun Tuturulan, Katehe Kuni Mu Konamban. Kumdue Jiwai Mam Lui Chao Tapai, Luengor Senau Lam La Sao.
Kumniku Wai Bam Louis Chotai Fai Liangor Sun Ne Lam Sao. Ne Sofundi Konaka Neva Eak Nagnan Nimatan. Puavaska Bam Ki Nagungam Trongwang Lao, the Chow Troksha. Ne Sofundi Konaka Neva Eak Nagnan Nimatan. Thanfoy Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun. Vid no what Dingo Tangmu. Puavaska, Bam Ki Nagungam Trongwang Lao, the Chow Troksha. Ne Sofundi Konaka Neva Eak Nagnan Nimatan. Thanfoy Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
We are trying to repair the droids as quickly as we can, but they're reproved.
Ne Sofundi Konaka Neva Eak Nagnan Nimatan. Unding Trang Vindong Fa Lengi Rich Mung Kumodiwa. Lam Duak, Vikong Ropa Langid Nakakamaki. Thanfoy Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun.
There is a considerable amount of Gormak technology in this. How did the invaders come to possess this? Kodam, choose your words carefully. What do you know about this? That is encouraging to hear, Kodam. You are correct. The next step is to learn all we can about them. Our researchers will study this device, and divine its purpose. Doing so will allow us to track the invaders, and avoid unnecessary destruction. Your actions have given us leverage in this fight, but the harm done has been extensive. Our work in the Shrine of Contemplation was already behind. Zerka's presence has thrown the reconstruction into chaos. Some damage can be repaired. But if we cannot complete the restoration, it will leave a lasting scar. Until the work has resumed, the three will not turn their attention to you. Your offer to help is a telling display of empathy for both the Gormak and the Voss. I want you to understand why all this is so critical to us. You were born with the ability to wield the Force. You were trained by another. You learned how to control it, how to use it. It is now a natural extension of who you are, just as it is a natural extension of my people. Now, imagine you are part of a society that works to hone your abilities to a greater purpose. Our shrines are built for this singular purpose. But now those shrines, built over generations, are destroyed, reduced to rubble by the Eternal Empire. In that moment, it was as if our eyes were shut. We were cut off from our purpose. We do not restore buildings. We ignite our purpose once more. Until we find that light again, everything else, the invaders, the truce, the relics, is secondary. You have more than earned the right to understand. But we cannot sit idle during this time. We need help in ways other than stopping the invaders. Offer your skills, and the three will notice. Do you understand? The importance of what they do cannot be understated. Now, I must update the three on the situation. They will be most disappointed to learn how the invaders obtain the devices we are researching.
Dan foi vutagan achnan chok tontai, vebegor nesafun. Unting trang vindung fa langirich mung kumodiwa. Kumniku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun ei lam sayo. Ang pak kinoto minfu, dronchin trangan. Dan foi vutagan achnan chok tontai, vebegor nesafun.